everybody, I'm Jammer. Good morning to all you suckers who woke up at 6 in the morning. I personally slept in. It is after 9 o'clock. Everyone's probably already seen it now. You're probably all sleepy and probably went back to bed. I took it upon myself to just sleep in because I knew this direct is just, Before we get into it, let's consult my bingo card. Yep, I think that's all I really need on a bingo card. More like not even a bingo card, more like a bingo row, basically. We'll see towards the end. Let's review it afterwards and see if I got anything right. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty good. That looks really beautiful. Wow. Oh, he's a hipster. You know, for the people hating on Let's Go, this is very impressive. I love how first thing they have to show off is wild encounters are back, right? Right off the bat, they show off the random encounter. Right off the bat, they show off regular battles. So it's like, guys, don't worry. It's all normal again. Soccer? Hey, I think they're right. It is taking place in UK. What? What is that? A bunny? Is that one of the starters? No way. They are showing them off. No way. What is that? He's pretty cute. This guy! There it is, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield? There it is.
For the Pokemon brand that we hope will delight you.
Wait, are you showing them now? Is that it?
Tuning in today.
That's it. I hope you're all glad that you woke up at 6 a.m. to watch that, by the way. Alright, let's quickly talk about this. I'll admit when I'm wrong. They did show off a little bit more than I expected. My bingo card, or I mean, I guess my bingo row didn't actually come true as much as I thought. I mean, they announced there's future stuff coming, but they didn't announce it in the direct. So, kind of got that box. We got the PNG logos, no doubt about that. Ishihara made an appearance, so I mean, I got that. That was basically a free space. We nailed the release date. I mean, they didn't say officially, but they said late 2019. Same thing as holiday 2019. You know what? They did show off a lot more than I expected. Upon a closer look, they do recycle like the same 4 environments throughout the entirety of the trailer. But they did show off a lot more than I was expecting. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see the player character or fully fledged environments, let alone showing off the starter Pokemon. That, you know what? I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong. First, there's Scorbunny, which looks, not the biggest fan of, my personal opinion. Sure, maybe when it evolves it might look cooler, who really knows, but I do like Sobble. Cute little guy. I really did like their introduction cinematic for all of these characters, honestly. They looked really high detailed. But we all just know which one's the best. We all know which one's the best. Grookey, first off the bat, seems to be my favorite. He's so cute. His little freaking stick, playing the cowbell. He's the man. This direct, right off the bat, kind of settles the hopes, the fears of a lot of hardcore Pokemon fans by right off the bat. I swear, the first thing in the trailer was a random encounter in the wild grass. And then right after that, you see regular Pokemon trainer battles. And it constantly reiterated throughout the direct. They're like, hey, look, this is a real game. This is the classic RPG you've known and loved. And it's not like we didn't know this would be a thing. Like, since they originally announced this game, since when they even announced Let's Go, they reiterated the next Pokemon game will not be like this. Trying to bring in new fans with this side game to bring them over to the mainline series of Pokemon. Bridging the gap with Go players. So many people were upset about the Let's Go games and they were in fear of the branding of Pokemon if it was going to go too vanilla. But there you go. Your regular old story, going through gym battles, taking on the Pokemon League, everything like that. And I know another complaint with Let's Go was, you know, visually, I mean, it looked good, but it didn't look great. It didn't really take advantage of the Switch's hardware as much as it probably could. I guess that was just kind of the art aesthetic they wanted to go for Let's Go. A more chibi looking, a more like a more simple art style to be more reflective of the original Gen 1 games. This game looks to be taking more advantage of what the Switch can actually do. It's a very beautiful looking game. But me personally, I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do different with this game. I'm not a diehard Pokemon fan. I do enjoy the series, but nowhere close to the hardcore fans, and I'm never gonna say that I am. But to me personally, I'm looking forward to see how this game can remix the original formula. In my opinion, Sun and Moon did a great job to really mix things up, kind of mix up the formula of how not only the gym battles were tackled, but also how the progression of the game was handled. I mean, it was still the same base Pokemon formula, you know, going from town to town, progressing through the story that way. But it also brought a lot of different changes, like, you know, instead of HMs, they brought the new inclusion of the ride Pokemon, and other quality of life changes like that. So I'm just looking, I know obviously we wouldn't be seeing it in this direct, but I'm looking forward to the coming months, getting close to the release of this game, what else this game is going to bring new to the table. I think it's going to be a fine line for them to kind of balance here, where of course they want to cater to those original fans that just want a regular Pokemon game, nothing new changed, nothing new added, nothing new changed, just the battle mechanics, new Pokemon, a league, and that's it, you know. On the other hand, you know, they still have to kind of make the series feel fresh and bring in new aspects and stuff like that. So I'm curious to how they're gonna balance it in this game, what they're gonna try to cater to most. Sword and Shield, an interesting name. I know there was the rumor of what, like King and Queen, or like Staff or Scepter and Crown or something like that. And hey, you know what? Actually, it was pretty on the mark for the people making those fake leaks, kind of still going around the medieval-ish kind of theming of now being Sword and Shield. Pretty cool. I was obsessed with the idea of the Alola region and like the tropical feeling of that game. And in a way, I do kind of miss that kind of tropical feeling here. It's like the world just felt so full of life and Pokemon, but I'm sure when we see the full game of this thing, it will be that way. Because I think of risk of spoilers, you know, as you can see in all the environments, all you see is the player character walking around. No wild Pokemon, no NPCs or NPC Pokemon flying around. Literally, it was just you. It was just the character running around in towns and caves and grasslands and stuff like that. Again, probably for at risk of spoiler. I love to see what they took with the idea in Sun and Moon, where they added more Pokemon into the world, just kind of moving around. Like, that's one thing I did really like about Let's Go, where there was wild Pokemon walking around in the environment. But I know this game's gonna obviously be random encounters, but I still would love to see wild Pokemon kind of walking around, just to make the world feel more alive, rather than just walking through just blank forest with grass everywhere, you know? I'm looking forward to see what other games Pokemon Company's going to be bringing out the rest of this year. I'm kind of sad there actually wasn't an announcement here, because, it's kind of nice to see it both, but obviously it made sense to kind of focus the direct solely on this new generation of Pokemon, because that's what the community and fans have been dying for. So here you go, Pokemon fans. Here you go, Pokemon community. You got your reveal. You got a trailer to salivate over for the next 8 months. But what did you think of the direct? Let me know in the comments below. Are you confident with your decision of waking up this morning at 6 a.m. to watch it? Or should you have slept in? Let me know that in the comments below, I guess. So let me know what you're most looking forward to here with the new Nintendo Switch Gen 8 game, Sword and Shield. I mean, this is the first technically mainline Pokemon game to be on a home console. I mean, the Switch is kind of a hybrid, but it's both. It's a home console at the end of the day, though, so this is a pretty big deal. Also, let me know what your favorite Starbucks, oh my god. Let me know what your favorite starter is. Are you thinking about Scorbunny, Sobble, or Grookey? The only one that doesn't have an S in the name. That's the correct answer, by the way. He's the cutest. I got another video coming up very soon that you'll be looking forward to. I know many of you, it's big, okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that, it's big. If you want, maybe check out the merch store. There's a lot of cool t-shirt designs over there. Nothing really Pokemon, but there's still some cool Smash Brothers, Mario, Zelda, and other designs there. So link for that is in the description. Also, quick update for those curious about the live stream schedule and how it doesn't really exist anymore. Because of obviously the big moving process, like many of you know, I'm still getting unpacked and everything getting set up. I need to still give me a little bit of time before I can get to a better standing where we can actually get a better schedule again for that. We'll try to sneak a couple here and there in or something like that so then we can, stream, play some games, whatever. But as of now, it unfortunately will be a little bit of a hiatus just because of the situation here at the house. Be sure to give this video a big, awesome like, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe for tons more on Nintendo Switch content, as well as the new Pokemon game as we get more information, and of course when it releases. Thanks again, guys, so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!